Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Oops, it's Dina Crafting Up with D. I am on here today to share with you my second traveling journal that I received, and this is Jess, who is Bits and Pieces. I will link her down below. This is my second journal for my Sister of the Traveling Journal that I'm hosting, and I just wanted to share with you really quickly my additions. So Jess was added, and she was gracious enough to join late. I did have somebody who couldn't make it, and Jess was so nice and gracious that she was able to join. She did say that she didn't have time, which I think she only had two weeks before the deadline. So I was just grateful that she was able to join and participate, which I thought this was very creative. This was her front cover, very beautiful. But she did say that when she gets her journal back, she's going to create something here. But I thought this was really pretty. So love what she did here. She has a little read me. And then this is her like check-in boarding. So once you remove the paper clip, you have Jess, Tony, and then I checked in and added myself, 2026, Arizona, May 15th. And then I just added a few little fun stickers. So that is super fun, and what a great way to add a check-in sheet with luggage tags. So I thought that was cute. And then this is the little passport. It's just a little welcome to the sisters. And then Home Sweet Home, this is a map. And what Jess wanted us to do was just add washi tape to our state and then add a little fun fact or something about our state. So Jess has hers here. Tony added hers. Tony and I both reside in Arizona, so she had left the left side for me. I added a purple heart and just added these two stickers. And I added my fun fact on this page. So Jess did have, you know, these two pages here. And I had this really cool ephemera piece, and it was just the state map. And all I did was add just some stickers to it. I added Glendale, since I'm in Glendale. It does have Page, the Grand Canyon, Flagstaff, Prescott, Phoenix, Mesa. There's a couple hidden down here, but I added stickers to it. Parker. So I added D, Glendale, and then just the little like destination pin. So that's what I did. And then wherever life plants you, bloom with grace. Yes. And then I just added some washi stickers. Dina, I live in Arizona. I lived in Arizona all my life. I am a native, born and raised in Arizona, which I hear is rare. The fun fact is 2 top-rated waterfalls in the U.S. are located in Arizona. They are the Grand Canyon Falls, Havasu Falls. So super fun. Hiking with my family. We love the outdoors. We love to fish, hunt anywhere where there's water. And then Payson, Arizona. This is where we took a picture, and my daughter Jade took us on a really nice hike in Payson. After she got out of the military, that's really what her goal was, to take us on little adventures and hikes. So that's what we've been doing, is getting together. I don't know, there's probably like 13 of us here, and we just went for the day, drove up, and super fun. So that I included just a picture of my family. Part of Jess's journal, she has a MySpace page, and I created mine. She said place your logo or your handle, which before I didn't have like a handle, never created anything. I hardly posted on YouTube. I do post on Instagram, but really not as much on YouTube. But I came up with this picture, and I just asked AI or chat to modify a current picture that I had, and I had them add that background piece with my name, which my craft room does not have that hanging. Would love to get a wooden one made, but had them just add that. But I did have some of this stuff laying around, and I just add them to modify the picture. So added my handle there and just added bows. So this is super fun. And then here's an about me page with Jess. And then into her prompts, she loves denim. So she has fashion, denim is forever. And here she just asks us to help her patch up her mini jacket, her denim jacket. I added Queen. And then these two were added by Jess, and I believe Tony added that one. So super fun. Charm Me Up, and I added these two charms, which is a cacti and coffee. Love, those represent me. And then the next page is furry. So your furry friend. I added mine here. So I have my Lily. She is 8 years old. She has one brown eye and one blue eye. And she loves kids and people. She's not too, she doesn't play well with dogs, other dogs. And then Mello, he's 9. Mello is my oldest daughter's dog. And when she was in the military, I spent a lot of time with him. I would go walk him, feed him daily. She doesn't live very far from me, so he's part of our family. They've never met, ironically. She doesn't play well with dogs, I'm telling you. And we're just afraid that they will fight. So we keep them separate, but they smell each other all the time. Mello loves to go on long walks, and he loves to play with balls. And then I put a little washi here because I did add, not furry, but part of our family. So our 3 sulcata tortoises. So we have Monster, Lubby, and Larry. These are my sons, and they were gifted to him when he was really little, and they are getting big. And now he's at ASU, so I take care of them and feed them every other day. So they're not furry, but they are part of our family, so I did add them on the flap. And then the other prompt was a washi library. Love what Jess did here with this library shelf, and I added these two down here. I added my Care Bear and then my coffee. Love the burn book. Love what Jess did here. And she loves Mean Girls, Office, Disneyland. So her About Me page kind of goes over that. And she did ask all the sisters to do a burn book style About Me page. So we had to get creative. This is Tony's. Love what Tony did. She's just so creative. She did Beware of the Crafters. So I followed her same thing because we are crafters. So I did stick with the theme. Beware of the Crafters. I printed these out, and I printed them out too big, and I just ran with it. I was like, you know what, screw it. Even if it fills up the whole page, and what I did is I just got a pink piece of paper. I inked. I have a stamp, which is just like a lip stamp, and I just started stamping different shades of hot pink. And that's how I created the page. I sewed it, and then I did some doodling just like the burn book. And then I just added a few things just like Tony did. And I burned myself with Crafting Style, which she hoards her paper and her supplies. Her craft room is always a mess. Don't trust her. She doesn't really craft. Shopaholic, buys way too much craft supplies. And she is a slow crafter. She doesn't post her hauls. So I thought that was pretty fun. These are things that I, can say that I am bad at, and that I could do a little bit better. So I started thinking of things that I can burn myself with. So that's what I did there. I added a crown, the little doodled And then I wrote my name and just crossed that out. And then just added a bunch of fetch, bunch of stickers. I can't go off, cough, cough, I'm sick. On Wednesdays we wear pink. Is butter a carb? It's not me, it's you. Get in, loser, we're going shopping. You go, Glen Coco. So, and then this is, and they have this book, this burn book, where they write mean things about all the girls in their grade. So, super fun. And then this is just a little about me page. I love making 3D projects, 3D flowers, creative memories. So just memory keeping, handmade cards, scrapbooking, layering, texturing, all the pretty details. So I'm a maker forever. Get in, loser, we're going shopping. Scrap it like it's hot. I put the burn book there. And then here I just added my family. I have 3 beautiful children. And then just favorite color is purple. I'm a Libra. My favorite candy. I love coffee, tea, green tea. Pamper me, please. Take me shopping or to the casino. I love music. I listen to a lot of different things, different genres. Oldies, old school, when I clean. I love the outdoors. Camping is life, and my date of birth is 10/10. So added that. That is my, oh, and this is what I did with the patch. So Jess did add a patch for each one of us and asked us to incorporate the patch in one way or another. And that's what I did there. So this is going to Wendy next. And then these are all the about me pages for the ladies to do. And then this goes into the prompts. So Tony created this one. So I'll show you what I added to Tony's prompt. She has, who is your favorite Disney character? Mine is Miguel. Love, love, love Coco, even though it's Pixar. I love Minnie. So I added those two. So yeah, and then these are my 2 prompts that I added and created. Love the movie Up. Love, love, love this. And I love the travel theme of it. So I wanted to stick with, you know, traveling, adventure, and getting to know the ladies as far as traveling goes. So I thought this would be a fun activity because the old man always wants to take the whole movie is about him taking his house and moving it somewhere. And I wanted to get to know my crafty sisters by asking, if you could move your home anywhere, where would you put it? Where would that be? And so I created 9 balloons that just open up, and you can add where your favorite destination is or where you've never been. It could be where you've gone and experienced, or somewhere that you would like to go. So travel up, let's go, explore, adventure, enjoy the journey, my favorite travel, adventure, and destination. So if you open these up, you can open the white, the orange, the red, the blue, the mint, pink, the red. They all go in sequential order. I mean, you can open them all up. And then mine's the purple. So I already added mine, and Dina would move it to Alaska. It's so, so beautiful there. Alaska is one of my favorite places that I have been. I've been to Jamaica, seen the waterfalls there. The Dunes waterfalls in Jamaica is beautiful, but I gotta say, by far, Alaska is just so untouched. There's so many mountains and just beautiful water, and we went whale and fish sightseeing, and it was Alaska's very, very beautiful. So if I could move it there, I would. And then I did put a bucket list. I don't know if I would necessarily move my house to somewhere that I've never been, but I would love to travel to Disney Paris. I've always wanted to go to Paris. Never been. Switzerland, Bora Bora, Greece. I would love to see Greece, even Rome. So my bucket list is pretty big. I love to travel, so I would go anywhere if I could. If somebody had a jet waiting for me, or just a balloon that would take me wherever I would go. You know, it would be one of these places, but I would move my house to Alaska if I could. So beautiful. So that is my prompt that I created for Jess. I hope she loves it, and I hope the girls love it too and add their favorite, either somewhere they've been or somewhere they haven't been. So I thought this was super cute. What I did is I just got a blue piece of paper. I had this lawn fawn die, and I just started making clouds, and then I just had a balloon die, and I just started, you know, putting them down. These two don't open up. So this green one and this hot pink one, they don't open. I needed a few to just add stamps and instructions. So that's what I did there. Thought that was super fun, creative, sticking with the traveling theme. And then how could I not do a Mickey and Friends classic? So I had fun with this one. I added a little bit more because I know this has already gone through Tony. So the girls, the other Crafty sisters still have places, but add Mickey and Friends. So just your traditional Mickey and Friends. So added washi tape there, and then just added a button, and I did add my handle here on the bottom that I created those pages. So those are my two prompts. I created two of them for the ladies to add theirs, and that is it. And then there's a few pages, so the Creative Sisters can also add a prompt after they do their About Me page. And that is my fun additions to this beautiful traveling journal. So thank you so much for watching. I will link Jess's information down below, and this is going to Wendy next. And take care. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.